Right, carrying on from the last video, here's I've planted so many clematis. Here's another one. This is a little alpine clematis that I'm growing on the garage. It's just, this rose is just full of it. And there's a honeysuckle there for later in the year. And then there's some yew there, some Irish yew. And this is a Shropshire Lad, this rose is called. It's done amazingly well. This is my gravel bed, which as you can see is no longer a gravel bed, but just a bed. It just seems to have got swamped. That's a Daphne. Need to cut the top out of that. It's getting too tall and it will start shading our solar panels. This stick is for poking the pigeon with. Why am I poking the pigeon? Because it's nesting behind the solar panels. There's my plum tree. That needs to chopping out of it as well to stop it from shading the solar panels. Then I've planted some more roses in here, and also I've planted clematis up through them. So I've got some clematis, and I've got three lovely roses, well, 4 roses here. There's the window of Toby's flat. And then it's been so nice and sunny. We've had these pergola things out. What are they called? They're not called that. But anyway, what are they called? To shade us so we can sit and have our outside lunches with Toby at one end and us at the other in our lockdown. Here's a big change. Look, no steps going up. Maybe he's got a window instead. The most fantastic view. He's got the best view in the house. And the fruit cage is gone. And last year I grew some flowers in here, but I've turned it all over to growing vegetables this year because of the lockdown. We're a bit short of anything to eat, especially fresh vegetables, so we're all growing vegetables. Here's the rose that Kate gave me, the Generous Gardener it's called. It's just done so well. Look at all the buds on it. It's fantastic. There's a clematis, not out yet. Another one that side. So this is the old lilac that's been there. And of course this is another big change, because I used to have an allotment over there and now I've got houses instead and a fence. So the negative side is I haven't got my allotment, but the plus side is I've got this lovely fence to grow things up. So here's that lovely lilac, and underneath it is my raspberry bed. They moved here, the raspberries, so I've left them there. They seem to like it. Here we are, here's the blueberries, not doing so well. Growing potatoes in there. Can you see the little tops just coming through? Beth gave me those for my birthday, or it might have been for Mother's Day. A bag of potatoes. And there's some black currant bushes there. Some alliums in amongst them. This bit here has got dahlias in. See, they're all starting to come up. I didn't take them up in the winter, and so they're all starting to sprout, full of forget-me-nots. Rhubarb, look Kate, there's rhubarb. You love it. Here's my cage for putting my brassicas in. Last year the pigeons just ate all the brassicas, so this year I'm determined to defeat them. There's some marjoram, some beetroot and a rosemary bush and some chives, some spinach. Oh look, and I've got my runner beans in. You wouldn't believe I'm planting runner beans at the end of April. I hope we don't get a frost. Here's the blackberry that Richard and Jan gave me, donated to me from their garden. And here's my wildflower patch with all its cow parsley. I love cow parsley. And then the old apple tree. I don't think this was the one Beth used to climb, but it would be climbable. Here we are, got some lupins in the end of this bed. It's got all their spikes on them. There's this one just starting to come out. And then down here, anemones. I've had anemones all through the early spring. I've been able to cut them and have them indoors as cut flowers. And then some pinks there that I got from Thompson & Morgan, you know, one of those special offers where you get 6 plug plants. Let's go on down the garden, back past the lupins again. They're pretty. And then, as you can see, everything's changed. So if I look back at there, no greenhouse, no steps. There we are. Got a bank of roses here. This one's American Pillar. This one's Shropshire Lad. And look, would you believe it? A rosebud out in April. Amazing. They don't flower till June. Here we go. And then I've moved my I haven't moved my greenhouse. John kindly bought me and erected a new greenhouse here for me to grow things in. There's lots of white daisies out. I can never remember the name of them, but they came from Penny Swift. She gave me a tiny cutting. Here's this Hebe. It's looking very poorly, but this is the Hebe that I bought from Lickner Clesh, whatever it's called, that garden up in Scotland. I'll have to take some more cutting before it dies completely. Here we are. This is another of these bushes that I saw at Lickner Closh. Here we are. Here's all my pots of everything that I'm growing. Next door neighbour's honeysuckle growing through the fence very nicely. I'm going to have some flowers on that soon. And my strawberry plants in pots. All the things I'm growing to put outside. Some courgettes and some little purple sprouting and kale. Here's where Kaylee and I play, and Juno, but mostly Kaylee and me. We've got a sand pit and a tractor and a wheelbarrow. All very exciting. And then a field full of sheep. Field full of sheep instead of cows, no more cows. Now I've taken out all those evergreens, whatever they were called, terrible things, from along here, and I've got a little footpath so that I can have a seat along there.